All right, if you run an online store, you know exactly what I'm talking about. One of the biggest roadblocks is helping your customers figure out the right amount of something to buy. This is especially true for anything technical or project-based. Well, today, we're diving into a really cool solution for WordPress that tackles this exact problem: a live, unit-aware calculator plugin.
So let me ask you, does this sound familiar? A customer lands on your product page. They're excited, they're interested, but then they hit a wall. They get stuck trying to calculate the right quantity or size. That little moment of hesitation, it can stop a sale dead in its tracks. And it's a super common problem in e-commerce.
I mean, picture this. Someone's shopping for a portable air conditioner. They see the price, they see the specs, but the real question, the one that's actually on their mind is this thing going to be powerful enough for my living room? They're trying to do math in their head about room size, windows, all that stuff. It's a calculation. And if they can't figure it out fast, they're probably just going to close the tab. Poof, gone.
And hey, it's not just for fancy appliances. Take a totally different product, like a bag of concrete mix. Here, the customer isn't worried about power. They're worried about quantity. They're trying to figure out how many bags they need for their patio project. And if they get that number wrong, it is a massive headache for them. And you know what? It's a massive headache for you too.
So all this customer confusion, it's not just some minor little thing. For your business, it actually comes with some very real and often totally hidden costs.
Just think about it. When a customer is forced to guess what happens, a lot of the time they guess wrong, and that leads directly to more product returns, which just eats away at your bottom line. Your support team gets flooded with questions, tying them up, or in the worst-case scenario, the customer just gives up, and that's an abandoned cart, a lost sale.
But what if you could just get rid of all that guesswork, right at the moment they're ready to buy? Well, this brings us to a really elegant solution: embedding an interactive calculator right there on the product page. Okay, just look at this. This is the after picture, and it's perfect. It's a product page for a pretty technical drive belt. But instead of a bunch of confusing charts, right there on the page is a live calculator. The customer can just pop in their own specs, and bam! It instantly tells them the exact part they need. No more guesswork, no more clicking away to find another tool. The answer is right there.
So what's the tool that makes this possible? It's called CalcsLive. Now, they describe themselves as a platform for creating and embedding unit-aware calculations. And that little phrase, unit-aware, is the secret sauce. It means your customers can type in feet or inches or centimeters, and the calculator just handles it. It does all the conversions automatically, which gets rid of a huge potential for error.
All right, I know what you're probably thinking right now. This sounds great, but I'm not a developer. This has got to be complicated, right? Well, you will be very happy to hear that the answer is a big, fat no. The whole process is designed to be incredibly simple. It really just boils down to 4 simple steps. First, you build your calculator on their website, and that's the awesome no-code part. Second, you just flick a switch to make it public. Third, you grab your own secure API key. And finally, you just add a simple little shortcode or a block to your WordPress page. And that is it.
And when I say simple, I really mean it. This is literally all you have to add to your page. Just that little short code with the unique ID for your calculator. I mean, it doesn't get much more straightforward than that. Anyone can do this.
Okay, so the next question that always pops up is, yeah, but will this work with my page builder? You know, like Elementor? And the answer is a huge, resounding yes, because it just uses a standard shortcode. It plays nicely with all the popular tools. You can just slide it right into your existing workflow, no problem.
So let's zoom out and bring this all together. The entire goal here, the whole point, is to take that moment of customer confusion and turn it into a powerful moment of buying confidence.
And this table really sums it all up. The no-code editor? That means you don't need to hire a developer. That unit-aware feature we talked about? Fewer customer errors. Because it's interactive, your customers make better, more confident decisions. And the easy embed process means you're spending way less time on tech support and more time actually growing your business. Now, what's this all going to cost to get started? Well, here's maybe the best part. CalcsLive has a free tier. It gives you the full calculator functionality for 2 different pages on one website. That's an amazing way to just test it out and see the impact for yourself without spending a dime. So I guess the ultimate question for any online retailer is pretty simple. Are you ready to empower your customers, cut down on those expensive returns, and turn hesitant visitors into confident buyers? It really seems like giving them this kind of clarity right when they need it most could be the key to unlocking a whole lot of growth.